Today I have 10 beautiful projects all using frames. For this first project, I'm going to be using this calendar page. You can probably find these calendar pages at Dollar Tree. I'm going to go ahead and trim both of the corners. I'm going to try to cut it to the size of this frame. I'm going to go ahead and open the frame up and let's get ready to start decorating it. I'm going to take this piece of burlap ribbon. I'm cutting 2 pieces the same size and I'm going to cut this section right here because this section is thick. Now once the section is completely cut, I'm going to do that to both of the ribbons. I'm going to start fraying it. Once I do the same thing to both of the ribbons, then it's time to start assembling this beautiful picture frame. And this is going to go for my kitchen. I like what it says, open 24 hours self-service kitchen. Yeah, my kitchen is not open 24 hours, but let's go with it for now. I'm taking a little bit of hot glue and gluing this ribbon, and then the excess I'm just coming in with my scissors and I'm cutting it off. I'm going to be doing the same thing to both of these corners here, and then once that is done, then we are going to go ahead and place it right back in the frame, but of course not before we go ahead and trim all these excess pieces out of here, cutting that section right here because this ribbon is thicker on the corners. It has a little wire. And now let's go ahead and put this frame together. I also have 2 plastic spoons. I purchased these spoons at a thrift store. So from the 4, I'm taking 2. I'm going to add some of this tape right here because the bottom section, I'm going to be coming in with some black chalk paint and I'm going to be painting both of the spoons. And I'm only going to do that to half of the spoon. And then once both of them are dry, I came in with some jute cord and I am placing it right between the black chalk paint and the section that I did not paint. That way we are hiding the imperfection and it also looks beautiful. So now let's go ahead and with plenty of hot glue, let's glue one on either side of this frame and look at how gorgeous this is turning out. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. I really like this one. I am redecorating my kitchen because after Easter we want to give it a little refresh and bring in new wall decor, and this is one of the pieces that I'm going to be using. And here it is, my dear friends, all put together. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, don't forget that big thumbs up.
Hands move with purpose today. There's something in the way I choose each piece that comes my way. You inspire what I create.
This one is going to be really quick. I'm going to use another calendar, and I have a wall in my bathroom that it doesn't have anything, so I figured that this would go perfect in my bathroom. I'm gonna do the same process. Cut that page, glue this burlap ribbon. Just gonna do the same thing that I did to the other one. Nice and quick. I thought that I would just show you this because I did, recorded it. There's nothing out of, this world with this one. I did the same process. The only thing that I did not add, the spoons, of course, because this is gonna go to my bathroom and it would look really crazy if I would add some spoons. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and put it back together, and then this will be it. This was nice and simple and a quick DIY.
You inspire what I create. Every cut, every crumb that I serve, building something from the heart.
I went to Dollar Tree and I purchased 6 of these frames. They are so pretty. They have a mirror. I'm going to be taking this section off of here and I'm going to be replacing that paper because this is a picture frame, of course, and it is absolutely beautiful. I purchased this decorative paper. It looks like lace at Michael's, and I purchased it several years ago, and I just had this little piece, and I'm going to make sure that with that piece I'm going to be able to cover all 3 frames. The frames are small, so I was lucky. Now let's go ahead and put all 3 of these back together. And guys, let me tell you that I spent about 6 months trying to find these frames. I finally went to the Dollar Tree and I was walking through the aisles and I saw this and I'm like, what? So I purchased 6 of them like I said before, and you saw how beautiful that turned out. I took one of those little mini wood rounds and I painted 2 of them in black. And the other one looks like a ring, so I decided that I would throw it in there as well. I kind of pretended like it was like a wreath form, but yeah, it turned out beautiful anyway. And then I have some butterflies. I'm going to be placing those butterflies inside the frame as well. This looks so nice and classy. Look at how gorgeous. And for this one, I'll be placing it right in the center, just like you see here. And this is turning out so absolutely gorgeous. This is so pretty. Every time I see these little butterflies stickers at the Dollar Tree, I make sure that I grab them because to craft. But here it is. And then I decided to do a third one. So here we are. I'm going to be doing a third one. On this one, I also painted a mini wood round, of course, in black. And then I decided to add another butterfly in the middle, and this trio looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to be placing this again with plenty of hot glue in the center of this frame, and then I'm going to be doing the same thing. I have a beautiful butterfly that I'm going to be placing in the inside. This time I'm adding a silver butterfly. This one broke, so I managed to put it together. There it is. You can't even tell that it broke, but I like it so much that I left it at that. I have these 3 frames in my hallway and they look absolutely beautiful. I am totally in love with them. I love Glamorous DIYs, and here it is. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these beautiful frames, and I hope you enjoy it. This next project, I took this little basket from Dollar Tree and I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it. And then I also have this picture frame. I'm thinking about cutting a circle and then of course gluing it right on the picture frame. This is going to turn out absolutely gorgeous. I didn't do much to it. All I did was cut a piece, then trace it, and then cut it with my scissors. I had to use some scissors that, you know, would work for this. And these scissors did, well, miracle. It did cut it. And then with plenty of hot glue, I glue it around this beautiful picture frame. All these items you can probably still find at the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue it right there. And that circle is not perfect by far. Trust me, it's not. Once that was done, I added a rose in the center of this frame. And that is it. Let me show you the final reveal. This third project, this frame, I'm not sure where I got it, but I did get it from the bottom of my stash. I'm taking it apart and I am going to be giving it 3 entire coats with white chalk paint. Then I came in with some Mod Podge, and of course I'm going to be adding more of that gold leaf. This one is absolutely stunning. Stay to the end because you are going to absolutely love it. Once I placed the gold leaf wherever I thought it would look nice, then I'm going to come back with the brush and I am going to be wiping all the excess off. Once I do that, then of course I'm going to be putting the frame back together. And then once done, I'm going to put it to the side so I can continue with my next step. And these 2 double heart, I'm going to do the same process. Mod Podge, and then once it's nice and covered, then I have the gold leaf, which I am going to be doing the same exact process. The frame is all put together, and now let's go ahead and glue these hearts right inside of the frame. This looks absolutely gorgeous. My dear friends, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget that big thumbs up. It does help my channel. And my dear friends, it is your time to vote. Let me know which of these projects you like so far. I decided that this picture frame needed a facelift. I'm gonna go ahead and open this section up. I also have some peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree, and I am going to be using it. This project is pretty long, so I will be using 2 of the same color sheets. I'm gonna go ahead and measure it, then I'm going to cut it to that size, and once it's put in place, the second sheet, I'm just gonna be lining up that same pattern, making sure that you cannot tell the difference, that it's 2 sheets instead of 1. I have a little peel and stick left over, so with my X-Acto knife, I'm just gonna come in and cut that off. And once this is completely done, then I'm going to be putting it to the side, and I'm going to be bringing in 3 different leaves, and I am going to be painting them with the sage color and the mint green. I'm going to be going back and forth with both of the colors on all the leaves, and this is going to turn out really pretty. And this is the way the leaves are looking. Look how cute. I'm gonna go ahead and dry them, and then once they're dry, then I come back in with some white chalk paint, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start distressing all 3 of them. Off camera, I took these wood blocks and I painted them with the same color sage, and I'm just using 1 because they are so light that I don't need to add several. So I'm gonna do the same thing to all 3, and then I'm just gonna glue them in place. And my dear friends, let's go ahead and put this together, and then this will be it. I am totally in love with this. I have this in my wall and it's still holding. These are so gorgeous. What do you think about this? Here's the final review. I hope you like it.
One project at a time, DIY with Aurea. We're getting crafty today with colors of autumn in every display. So grab your supplies.
Take a look at these stunning mirrors from Dollar Tree. Aren't they gorgeous? As I was mentioning before, Dollar Tree has really stepped up their game. I was not exaggerating. And I'll be using 4 of these mirror picture frames. I'm going to be creating a flower pot. The first thing that I'll be doing is I'm going to be disassembling all 4 of them. I also have a peel and stick wallpaper. I took the glass part of it and I am tracing 4 different boxes or 4 squares, only because this is the way that I'm going to be cutting them and placing them inside the picture frame. I hope that makes sense. Thank God that you are watching, because I just had a hard time explaining this simple step. So once all of these are cut, then I'm going to go ahead and assemble the picture frames back in place, adding this piece right in here. But I did not peel and stick this time because maybe I want to switch it around in the future, you know. So once everything is put in place, then I'm going to start assembling the box. I'm going to also be using hot glue, wood blocks from Dollar Tree. And guys, don't do what I did here. After I glue this together, I realized that the back section, the leg, I forgot to take it out and it was just not even. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I learned pretty quick. I just had to disassemble it, take out the back section and all 4 picture frames, and then glue them all back together. So all I'm doing is gluing the picture frames together and then reinforcing them with some wood blocks and jingle blocks. Did you know that a long time ago people used to shine black rocks called obsidian to see the reflections? And then later on, the Romans made a mirror putting metal into glass. And then in 1835, a scientist named Justus van Liebig made the first modern mirror by putting silver on glass. And those are the glass, or the mirrors that we're using right now. And then this, I didn't put a bottom because I really didn't feel that it needed. But if you feel that you need it, then go ahead right on. And I also have this one candle holder that was already painted from a different project. And then this little bird, I'm gonna glue it right here. And this is it, my dear friends. And again, I'm crafting for my kitchen because I'm going to be redecorating it. I have these two picture frames. I'm going to be taking them apart, and then with another placemat in the back section of this picture frame, I'm tracing it twice. I'm coming in with my scissors, cutting off what I traced, and this is what I'm going to be using for the inside of these picture frames. And again, as you see, I'm going to be mixing again the white and the black, creating a gray color, and then I'm going to be giving it one coat to both of the frames. After I created this gray color and I painted the frame, I noticed that it wasn't the color, so I came back and I added more black paint, creating a darker gray. So let's go ahead and assemble all of this together. Look at this. I like this placemat. This is so beautiful. Dollar Tree has such beautiful wall stickers. I've collected several over the years, but these mason jars, they just stole my heart. Absolutely perfect for this project. After looking at these mason jars and placing it right here, later on I came back on this first frame and I relocated them. But yes, I used 2 of them on each frame, and then this was it, keeping it nice and simple. I'm not adding no bow, none of that. The good thing about these stickers is that you could always relocate them if you don't like them where you place them at, like I did to the first frame. Now this one here is so beautiful. I'm going to be placing this one right on top, and then the smaller one right below it. And then I have a plain wall that I want to redecorate, so this 2 frames are gonna go both on that one wall. Nice and simple. Look at this. So let's go ahead and relocate this one. All I did was just peel and restick. I like the way this looks right now. See how simple it is? I mean, you can always peel it and stick it right back in, and it doesn't lose, you know, the adhesive that it has in the back. Look at this. And then the teaspoon right up here. You see that? These stickers are very forgiving, and I love this project. I hope you love it too. Let me know in the comment sections your thought. I hope you enjoy it.
Your flare. And if you like you see, hit subscribe and share. It's free to join, so don't delay.
I have these 2 arrows that I'm going to be painting with white chalk paint. Once it is completely dry, just like you see here, what I am going to do is I'm going to start decorating them. So by taking a Sharpie, I am going to do a solid line. As you can see, I thought that I can do a stitching line, if that's what you call it, but I decided that I was going to do a solid line. I prefer that better. What do you think? I went to my Cricut Joy, and this is what I printed out. I'm going to go ahead and transfer it just like you see here. I think it looks beautiful. I'm going to take these 2 hearts and I'm going to paint them with this acrylic paint, and then I'm going to go ahead and hot glue it right there at the corners. I bought this picture frame at a grab bag from Michael's. I bought 5 of them for $5. Initially, they are worth, or they were selling it for $29.99. What I did is I painted the borders only because I am going to put some adhesive paper from Dollar Tree, and I didn't want the corners to be uneven. I also have this little heart that I will be painting in red. Once that is completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and start sticking it, and as you can see, the paper, vinyl paper, is already in. Taking this little block from Dollar Tree, I'm going to hot glue it to the back of this heart. I also have this little bitty heart that I also painted as well in white, and because it has a little hole on top of that heart, I am going to cover it up, putting this little bitty heart on top of it. And going back to those arrows, I took some more acrylic red paint and I went around the border. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some hot glue and start hot gluing it in each corner of this picture frame. And the red heart, I am going to glue it right in the middle of the picture frame. I hope you enjoy this.
I'm crafting love in every line, making beauty yours and mine. Each creation tells you how you're the reason here and now. Feel the rhythm in my art.
So I'm just going to go ahead and remove this hook because we're not going to need it. And I am going to open it up and give it a nice cleanup. And then the inside picture, I'm gonna paint it with this petunia purple, and I'll be giving it one entire coat. And then I also went to the dollar store and I have this other burlap picture frame, and with some hot glue, once it's put together, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it right on top. And I didn't show you the whole entire thing because my camera had a problem focusing, but no big deal. I know you get the picture. So now it's put together, and now with hot glue, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right there. You saw that? That looked like magic. I just cut the part where I added the hot glue. But look at how beautiful. This is turning out so nice. I'm gonna put that to the side, and this family word, I'm gonna give it one coat with white chalk paint. I'm gonna proceed to add some hot glue to this word, and then once it's all nice and covered with hot glue, I will proceed to place it right on top of the burlap. I'm going to be making a shoelace bow, and once that is done, I'm going to go ahead and take some hot glue and place it right below the family word. And I'm also going to be adding some purple flowers along with some greenery. With the same jute twine, I'm gonna go ahead and glue some in the back of the picture frame, and we are all done. Don't forget to give me that big thumbs up.
Thanks for stopping by and watching till the end. Hope you had fun. Come back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's free. DIY with Aurea creativity.